Hi guys, awesome that you've tuned in. Today this video will be in one take. I will not cut it at all and you will really see the truth. I mean, also the little tiny things that are happening with my hand because I'm a hyperallergic. But that just aside, I would like to show you today a very cool watch. I usually say cool and interesting watch, but this watch is not only just interesting or cool, it is the freaking banger. Yeah, you heard it right. It is the banger. It is one of the hardest ever to get Rolex watches that you can order from the AD. Of course, you can get such a watch from the gray market. Right now, since the prices are pretty much soft, you can get it a little bit cheaper, around 19,000 US. But the thing is, I think there's nothing cooler than to get that watch over the AD instead of, paying that extra money on top of that. But I mean, it is also okay, if it's really super hard for you to get your hands on such a watch, I do understand that fully and totally. But now let me check with you all together the watch. In case the watch is a little bit dirty, I will of course clean it right away. Now we have a beautiful watch that we all can look at and check out. So when we are looking at that watch, would you say it is one of the hardest to get Rolex watches ever? I mean, a hype is a hype and, man, it can blow up things so much. But to be honest with you, hey, of course, GMT watches from Rolex are the shiznit. I have to tell you that. Why? Because they have a certain complication to it. And what many people really underestimate is the fact that this watch is actually very, very thin compared to the, look at that, compared to the Submariner, which is having a protrude case back, much heavier than this one. This watch is just awesome. It is so unbelievably comfortable to wear, guys. You cannot imagine. Look, on my hand, absolutely comfortable and very easy to handle watch. Since it has such a tiny little height to it, you can get it under the cuff. I really like to wear usually my hoodies. I'm not the suit and tie guy, but yeah, it's a very cool watch. It does suit many versions of people. It does suit people with a, as I said, suit and tie, or me that I really like to go very chilly, easy going, and more of a casual look. And for me, it's not the perfect watch, okay? It's not the perfect watch. But it is a watch that you should, for sure, if you like to have a quite little bit of tacky watch, because it does shines a lot with the polished inner ring and the ceramic insert in blue and red. And for some people, that is already too much. Then I would say go for it. Try to get your hands on one of these babies. And again, we always had two sorts of people. We had the Submariner people and we had the GMT people. But I really have to tell you guys, the Submariner people, guys, give the GMT a chance. It's super slim. You have everything you need. You do not, of course, have the agent, 007 agent thingy thing going on because you have everything black in a sub, which is also a cool thing. But if you consider the complication that you have in here, you got three time zones in the watch, and that is unbelievable. I mean, one with your main time, then you got a GMT hand, and then you can, on top of it, adjust wherever you are and say, I'm now 4 or 5 hours back or ahead of a certain time zone, and even can track that. So no wonder that pilots love that watch. And still love that watch for sure. Guys, all I can say is a very, 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 and someone would say, why are you even, taking these kind of words? Well, really, it's a super high quality watch anyways, because it's a Rolex. I know, but I sometimes have the feeling it just looks too, on some people's wrist, too feminine. It's a small watch. It's a really 41 millimeters in diameter, and some people don't like such small watches, you know, compared to the Panerais that I had a few weeks ago here on my desk, and now of course I gave it away to the rightfully owners. The watch really wears small, so also take it with a grain of salt. What I say, it's everything dependent on your wrist size. You know, mine is a 185 in wrist comfort size. So if you got a bigger wrist, of course the watch will look a little bit tinier. Or if you have, on the other hand, a smaller wrist, the watch would look a little bit too tall on you. So guys, always, if you try to get the watch of your desire, try not to go with a lux over your wrist, because this will be an absolute killer, and I would not recommend you to get yourself a watch. Now, when we check out the watch right now, I already mentioned that you have the inner polished ring there. It's high polish, almost mirror polish, where you're basically able to see each little each little minute marker, you know, the minute marker ring in the polished surfaces. And yeah, everything is really beautiful on that watch, gotta tell you that. And since I'm not using today the cutting tool, I will just continue to talk, and if you don't like to hear it, just, you know what, turn it off, leave the video on, put some music over there, and I bet you will also be satisfied with the outcome. Interestingly, am I wrong, or does this side look a little bit thinner than this one? Look at the lug. Already danged up, but I don't care. It's my watch. Nicey nice. Right, guys? If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna see you for sure in the next video. Love, guys. Bye.